coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support, man. We out here. Boom, 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 boom. Ha! 33. 33 of them things, 33 years. Blood, sweat, and years, you heard me? But we out here, we pushing P, we pushing positive energy. We trying to get it, man. We trying to save these youngins. They need to be saved from their self, from their decisions, from all the skullduggery and the larceny and the tomfoolery out here that they being bombarded with, fed into their ears and in their minds, man. We got to reprogram them. We got to do our part, man. So big love to TBP Nation and everybody who rock with me on this movement. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh, today, man, being that it's fight night and I'm getting ready to go watch these fights, it just made me think of this dude right here. I don't know if I spoke about him doing these videos or not. I think I may have. I can't really remember at this point. But man, let me tell you something. Have you ever seen a one-legged warrior? A one-legged warrior, man. Shout out to my guy Shalamar. You know, like the group Shalamar. Yeah, man, I knew this dude named Shalamar. And I probably met Shalamar early in my bit, probably within the first 10 years, maybe the first 8 years, somewhere up in there. And Shalamar was a character, man. He was a character, dog. He was a real tall guy, probably like 6'2", 6'3", right? But up top, he cut up big old, I mean a big chest. He had a big chest, big old broad shoulders, big arms, small waist, but he had peg legs. Legs is little as like, man, they look like they don't belong on his body. But one of them was a dead leg. You understand? A dead leg. And I don't know if y'all know what that means, like a dead leg. Like I think he got shot in his leg before or something, and it's really dead, but he ain't get it amputated or nothing. So when he walk, he walk, but he gotta pick that leg up. He gotta pick that joint up to make it, you know what I'm saying, to make it go forward, right? But like I say, up top, he built for tough. And he tall, he dark skinned, and he had these big old lion-like dreads, right? The big old dreads and stuff. Shalamar had a old high voice, and if you know the type of dude I'm talking about when I say, and he talk loud. Everything he say, he talk loud, and there's a highlight, squeaky like voice, like, "What's up, man? Yeah, what you got? What you got going on?" Yeah, he one of them type of dudes, like, and he'll laugh. And you always knew he was around when he talked, right? And it's like he trying to make himself heard, and he just ain't shy to talk. He just one of them type of guys, right? Got a big personality. But Shalamar was no nonsense too. Shalamar put some work in, man. He'll put some work. I'm talking about, and you might think, cause he got this dead leg that, you know what I'm saying? Like he got to drag this leg all around like you could get out on him. Not so much. He will push that Bethlehem and he will thump it out. He'll thump it out. Straight like that. He ain't backing there for nothing. I don't think the whole time I known Shalamar, like I said, within the first 8 years of my bid, I knew him, you know what I'm saying, throughout my bid. I think he ended up getting out before me because I remember being on a spot with somebody that was like his nephew who sent pictures in of him, man, and it just was crazy for me to see, you know, Shalamar on the street because I had always known him in the penitentiary, and you know that's just like a surreal feeling when you locked up, when you see somebody that you've been doing time with, you met him in the penitentiary, you always been around him in the penitentiary, you always seen him in penitentiary mode, penitentiary clothes, you know what I'm saying? To see them pictures on the street, it's a weird feeling that y'all wouldn't understand if you ain't never been. It's like it's something that you will see that's like it's almost impossible. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? But he was looking all right out there, man, like he was doing good, and he had cut his dreads, which was crazy because I had never seen him without dreads. I had never seen Shalamar without dreads. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, I had ran into his nephew, and his nephew somewhere along my travels, I ran into a dude said it was his nephew, and he showed me the pictures and stuff, and I was like, man, that's crazy. But at one point in time, he had a nephew that was in prison too. He's probably still in prison. He was doing a lot of time. He had a whole rack of time. He was a big old dude too, so I don't know if it ran in their family. He was real big too up top, but he was young. You know what I'm saying? Probably a couple of years younger than I was at the time. And I remember one time me and him had a beef. And I thought that was gonna be the fallout between me and Shalamar because the beef was really getting ready to get ugly because I was on my stance about what the beef came from, and he had a little crew that was with him, little workout crew, because he was one of them workout jokers. You know what I'm saying? So he had a little crew. Plus he was trying to get on the boxing team. Well, he had got on the boxing team, so I used to see him and associate with him a woo woo woo, but he was into some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was a little bigger than me, but I had even sparred him before, so he know he ain't got nothing coming with me. You know what I'm saying? But for situations like this, you know, dudes will go all out. And what that situation was he had a number he couldn't see to do. He won't go get out of the penitentiary. So he had got into that, you know, that boy thing. And he had some peoples. And something had happened and him and his people had got the beef in or something, or either he put hands on the people or something, and the people ain't want to get them locked up, but them people's got power, man, and they went to the people and said they were scared, they didn't want to go to jail, but they wanted to move. Why did somebody put their hands on you? He was like, nah, but I just don't want to be in there no more, blah, 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 blah. So they move him, and at this time, I got a single cell. My celly got transferred to something. So at this moment, I'm going about a week or 2 weeks without nobody in my cell. So I'm outside for rec, and they call me off the yard, right? And I'm like, oh man, I ain't did nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I go in, whoa, they say you got a celly coming. I say, what? They say you got a celly. That's one of the worst things you want to hear because you've been riding dolo for a minute, man. You enjoying yourself. You got to say to yourself, and then you getting the celly, right? They'll try to move the boy up in there. I said, oh no, he got to go. You know, you can't come in here. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to do it diplomatically, like telling them, like not threatening, because like I said, they'll mess around and hey, you in the trick bag. But I'm trying to tell them, look, you can't come in here. Go tell the people, man, put you in another cell. Woo. I ain't trying to have no problem with you or whatever, but you got to go. It was like, I ain't got nowhere to go. I don't want to be here for a while. And there was another boy in the block, and he was in the cell with somebody he didn't want to be in there with, and they had their little plans like he was gonna get switched and get moved in the cell with him. You know what I'm saying? But they had to wait for a sergeant to come back to work over there that was cool with the boys, and he know they was gonna do it. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want you in here. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the controversy lied at. So now Shalamar nephew find out that the boy done dipped out on him. Then he mad. He looking for the boy. Then somebody tell him that they trying to put the boy downstairs and try to put him in my cell. So he come and called me outside to try to question me about it. Like, hey man, my people's going to your cell. What you? I said, man, you better pipe down. First of all, man, you don't tell me. I said, man, F you, man. Y'all don't want them in my cell. You come get them right now. You know what I'm saying? You can come get him right now. I don't even want him to go in there. I done told him he can't come in there. You know, well, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna find out what's going on. But if they put him in there, then you better not do nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? You better not do. I said, man, you got me messed up, man. You must don't know who I am, though. I don't give. I said, well, what's up then? Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So we get ready to lock it up. You know what I'm saying? So boom. His boys, I'm telling man, come on, man, just hold me. Try to go, we gonna get the people, man. The people come back. He tell me, man, no, he acting like he like. I said, I'm like that. I'm just like that. You know what I'm saying? So we out there, we get ready to clutch and everything, and he got his peoples out there. I'm out there dolo. You know what I'm saying? So somebody must have going in and out the building, seeing us out there, you know, verbally woo. Somebody said something to Dixon. Dixon ended up coming out there like, what's happening? I'm like, man, I don't know what this Bama talking about. They trying to put his people up in the cell. I told him they ain't coming in there. He talking about if they come in there, let him stay in there until he can get himself straight because he coming back upstairs, but I better not do nothing to him. Nigga, you don't threaten me to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they like, well, what's up? So it just was a big old melee. And then somebody was like, man, you know that Shalamar nephew? I'm like, man, I ain't tripping about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him in there, period. I don't want him in there. That's what it is. He don't like it. If they come in there, yeah, he getting up out there. You know what I'm saying? By any means necessary. So it was just like a big old melee. It was going crazy, man. But I'm in war mode now, you know what I'm saying? So boom. He trying to sneak down there, talk to the people, try to tell the boy he's sorry, whatever they had going on, doing they little mushy, wishy, cushy, trying to get, you know what I'm saying? And they got him in my cell, but he ain't unpacked nothing or put nothing nowhere, because I done told him this ain't where you sleeping at. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, this ain't where you sleeping at. And I won't gonna try to like physically run him out because I knew what the consequences was. I was gonna try to just, finesse him out. No, man, make it miserable for him. But now this joker done try to threaten, man. I'm like, boom. So the word get back to Shalamar. He pull up on me, man. Hey, man. Come here, man. Come here. Let me talk to you, man. Hey, look, man. You know that's my nephew, man. That's my nephew, man. Come on, man. I said, man, look, man. He out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? He's straight out of pocket, dog. Yeah, hey, man. Hey, man. I'm gonna talk to him. That my nephew, though, man. Come on, man. That family, man. That my sister, son, man. You know, I'm like, yeah, I understand what you saying. You know what I'm saying? And him and Dixon had knew each other way before I do. So he been super cool with him. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm cool with Shalamar. I like Shalamar. But how these things come where people become unbenefited. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly how situations get get unraveled. Because if he would have came at me in a different way, it would have been a whole different story. But he coming acting like he built like that when you know you not built like that. You done been down there in that gym with me, mano and mano, and can't even touch me. So what do you think you gonna do to me? You know what I'm saying? Man, boy. Yeah, so it's just this crazy stuff, man. But I don't know, he done put the sweet talk on the boy or something, man, and and you know what I'm saying? The boy say go back to his cell, the woo, and they let him go back, which was a good thing. And, Shalamar said, man, we gonna talk to him, woo. But me and him won't never cool no more. I ain't do nothing to him, and we ain't had nothing to say, but we won't never cool no more. If they would have ever told him to lace up with me in them practices, I was gonna beat the dog snot out of him just for that. But he knew better. He ain't never lace up with me no more. So anyway, but just I say that to say Shalamar, he was one of them type of dudes too. He was respected on the yard. He was respected, period, for the work that he done already put in. By the time I met Shalamar, he already been down over Dove. You know what I'm saying? He had already been down over Dove. And like I say, somebody new on the compound or somebody just seeing him new, they'll think because he got this dead leg, even though you know what I'm saying, he walked like this. He literally walked like a big joker because he a big joker. But he got that dead leg. And somebody might think, man, Shalamar gonna rumble, man. I done seen Shalamar pull two jokers in the cell. You know what I'm saying? From running their mouth in the pod, he tell them come up in there. Bring your roommate too. Yeah, come on, let's get it. Come on. Take him up in there. Shalamar coming up out that jump. And then bust both of them up. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things he used to get into it with people with too, he tall, he big, and just because he tall, he like to play basketball. But he got a leg, man, his leg. So he try to run down the court. It's like a galloping horse, man. And dude's like, man, you can't even get up and down the court, man. How you gonna have next, man? Come on, man. We trying to run, man. Man, what you saying? Ain't nobody playing in. If I ain't playing, my next straight like that. Yeah, anybody got a problem with that, take it up with me. Yeah, we can go over here in this counter, whatever you want to do. I'm getting on this court. You know what I'm saying? Shalamar was one of them type of jokers, right? So I can remember he had a problem on the court one time. Dude said something slick. Shalamar said, man, who you talking to? He said, I'm talking to you. Shalamar just started hopping on off the court. Going over in the corner. Come on. You got to go. You got to go. You in the penitentiary. You got to go. You said something. Somebody responded. You got to answer the call. Man, that joker went over there, man. Shalamar beat that man so goddamn on bad. The only thing that he did that he could take solace in, he pulled one of Shalamar dreads out. You know what I'm saying? But he pulled the dreads out by holding the dreads like this while he down trying to cover up, and he pulling on the dreads and got his foot up against Shalamar, and he like kicking his foot out and pulling on the dreads, but he covered up because Shalamar head is down, dreads is in his hand, and hitting him with this stuff here. And he I guess the force of him pushing, taking them blows and pulling, the whole dread popped loose. But for him, the dread, it could have stayed on. It would have been better for him, because when the dread popped loose and he fall back, then Shalamar head could come up, and that when Shalamar started. He pulverized the man right there in the corner in the gym. No help came. Nobody saved him. Nobody said that's enough. He just pummeled him. Just pummeled him down into the corner, man. Yo, and snatched his little dread up off the floor. Put his dread in his pocket and hop back on the court. Man, who ball is it, man? Who ball? Take the ball out, man. Take the ball out. Man, somebody said, man, somebody got to get that man up, man, before the police make a round. Shalamar say, F him. Don't nobody touch him. F him. Take the ball out. So, you know, Shalamar, wild boy, man. He was a wild boy, man. But he is a good dude. He one of the dudes you could do time with. And he always like this. I'm telling you right now, he always like this. Smile big as I-95. He always like that. What's up? What's up? He got one of them big old, you know what I'm saying, Ronald McDonald smiles, man. And he always about, like, you know what I'm saying, high energy type dude. But when he blank out, he gonna blank out. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna speak up. He one of them do, and he got a loud. He talk loud. It's a high voice, but it's loud, man. It's like he feel like he always talking in a megaphone. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, who next in the microwave? Come on, man, get this out here, man. People waiting, man. He one of them. He is no tongue biter whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So Shalamar, man, he was there. He was a good dude, man, high energy dude. And this is what makes it even more crazy. Since I've been out, my brother, man, Mon, shout out to Mon, man. He took me to this bar and grill joint one night. And we up in the bar and grill, and it's like, it's one of them old country, he be just frying spots. It's one of these old country joints. You know what I'm saying? It's just a mixture of people, all types of people in here. But I seen a lot of cowboy hats and stuff in there too. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's like we up there at the bar part, and then we gonna walk over there where they doing all this the dancing, where they got live DJ and all this stuff up there. So as we walking over there, I see this dude from the back, and I see him walking, but he in front of me, and this is what I saw. And I'm looking, and I say, man, that's got to be Shalamar. Just off the rip, it got to be. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I had a, and this was another reason why I took a liking to Shalamar. Off the rip, this is one of the main reasons. Growing up in DC, I had a cousin, man. R.I.P. my cousin, man. One of my favorite cousins, man, Claudette. And her fiance, husband, boyfriend, whatever you want to call him, they've been together forever. Alan. Alan looked just like Shalamar. Just like him. And he had the dead leg too. Cause he had got shot in his leg. Like right up under his knee. So he had the dead, I swear he walked just like him. They both was tall, they both was dark skinned. And the only difference between him and Allen is Allen ain't had no dreads. And when I seen him and I first met him, I thought automatically about Allen. And when you locked up and you've been locked up for a while, you start, you remember people on the street or whatever. So if you see somebody, it kind of like automatically take your guard down because you be like, hey man, they remind me of such, such, such. And that was him and Allen reminding me of each other. You know what I'm saying? So when I see, you know what I'm saying, R.I.P. to Allen too, you know what I'm saying? Good brother, man. But when I saw him walking like that in the club from the back, I knew it had to be him. And I said, man, and I walked around and I remember asking him, I said, man, you know Shalamar? He said, nah, I heard his name in the penitentiary. I said, man, I think that's Shalamar right there. Now, what's the odds? You know what I'm saying? What is the odds? And I walk up and the dude, he go lean over the rail and he looking at the dance floor. He got a drink. He with a homeboy, I guess. And I walk and I see the side of his face, but I couldn't really see it. So I walked all the way around the other joint. And by the time I even got beside him on his other side, I knew it had to be him. It just had to be. I touched him on the back. I said, yo. And he looked and talking to the dude and he turned around and it's Shalamar. You know, I said, what's up, man? He was like, oh. My N-word, what up? You know, so we embracing everything. It was crazy, man. But, man, shout out to Shalamar, man, wherever he at, man, in case he see this, man. But, yeah, man, Shalamar straight one-legged warrior, man. Real talk, a one-legged warrior, man. Don't get it twisted, man, because he hopping. He will leave you, hopping too. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, by any means necessary. He will put that work in, man. Good brother, man, but just another dynamic of what's going on in that penitentiary, man. They come in all shape, form, and sizes, man. And it ain't what color you is, it ain't how tall you is, it ain't what type of ailment you got, it ain't what type of, weakness. It's how big is your heart, man. And Shalamar had a big heart, man, and you gonna have to bring that stuff to get anything from him, man. You know what I'm saying? Any type of respect, any type of, payment, any type of anything. You gonna have to bring it, man, because Shalamar ain't doing no running. He can't run. No pun intended. But he ain't doing no running. He ain't doing no backing down, man. So, yeah. But anyway, man, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. Either way, man, I remember all of these dudes in prison, man, because I was there for a long time. And I met some good dudes, man. I met some horrible dudes, you know what I'm saying? I met some despicable dudes. I met some vicious dudes. I met every type of dude you can meet on this planet. You know what I'm saying? So, some good, some bad, man. But overall, man, they in there. They in the penitentiary, man. And you don't got to live this life, man. Stay out here. Stay free. Make your memories, make your experiences be something from the street, man. Nothing from what's in my catalog, man, because it's a lot. You understand me? And I'm blessed to be here. So, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. I'm going to watch these fights, man. Duck them hooks. Upset city, baby. Some people getting upset today in Saudi Arabia, and I'm gonna see it.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.